So if you play this game as much as I do love Call of Duty despite its flaws. You probably ask yourself, should I reset my stats? What's the point of it? Why would I want to do it? And the short answer is, if you don't enjoy the grind, don't do it. If you don't like leveling up, and you're satisfied with what you have, and you just don't get bored of the game, then there is no point to level up. There will never be a point to level up. And look at the body. It's funny. Um, there will never be a point to prestiging, because you really gain nothing from it. It's just, for me, it's a way to keep the grind going, to keep the game interesting, and I have fun leveling up my weapons, and unlocking the attachments. Although getting silencers on assault rifles, not too much fun. I do like the silencers. I like to flank, as you'll see in this video. That I do like to get behind enemy lines, take 3 or 4 people from behind, giggity, and yeah, own them. So this was back in January, I believe, and I already reached Prestige Master in January, and I did not like the emblem. That was one of the reasons why I prestiged, why I reset my stats. I mean, I did not like the emblem at all. I didn't like how it's like just 3 of the previous skulls just smashed into one, and there's no number there. There's no rank. It's just a picture, just the emblem. So I didn't like it, and no, I thought about it for a while, and of course, because I had to, because I knew there was no coming back. And even though it is a game, and it's not that serious. But like, you have fun. People have fun different ways. Some people like to just get the most effective classes and run around and get 50 and O's. Some other people have fun running around with a riot shield or with the sniper rifle. Some people have fun running around knifing and using the tomahawk. But anyways, so I have fun leveling up, unlocking stuff. So this is back in January. So the way I play this game, I play it so much. I do enjoy this game. The balance, in my opinion, is probably one of the best Call of Duties. If this game had, same thing I said for Black Ops 1, if this game had perfect, or at least good connection and dedicated servers, this would be, bar none, the most balanced and competitive and fun game, because I do enjoy the competition aspect. I don't mind the what do you call that thing? I don't mind the way it selects your competition, and yeah. But anyway, so I decided to reset my stats, because, like I said, I didn't like the emblem, and I knew I was going to play it for a long time. I do enjoy the grind, so I decided to just do it. The reason why I'm using this MSMC is because there was nothing else that I could use. It was just assault rifles, which the movement I'm not too fond of. Well, I wasn't when I was playing back in January. Right now, my most used weapon is probably the A94. The next is the MTAR, the SCAR, and the M1216, my all-time favorite shotgun, as you probably saw from a previous video. The live commentary I did. That's probably one of my favorite guns. I don't use SMGs because I don't know. It feels too easy. I mean, as you can see here, even though they patched it since January, it is still really easy to run around and still with a laser sight and just hip fire, because they, even though they increase the hip fire spread, they are still ridiculous, and that gun is ridiculous as well, the 870. But anyways, so yeah, that's why I'm using the MSMC, and I pick up, of course, a Vector, which is probably the most balanced, I would say, SMG. Good fire rate, actually pretty high fire rate. I think it's tied with the with the first SMG, but it has no recoil, which is great. It's kind of like the ACR, and then later on, I think I pick up a PDW, which I mean back in January, that probably was together with the MSMC the best shot, the best SMG. Not only does it have about the same damage wise as the MSMC, but it has 20 more bullets. I mean, 20 more. I mean, you could kill the whole team, have them respawn, kill them again, and without having to reload. It's ridiculous. Or you could hit fire like 4 or 5 people, miss half your bullets, and still kill them. If they're terrible, of course, which that's these people were pretty bad as well, and that's why I got 92 on one. I mean, if you see, look at the levels. I'm level 51. They are very low levels. It looks like I just bought the game, which is pretty much what it is. When you reset your stats, you lose everything. It's as if you just bought the disc and you put it in there. All your stats are gone, or your playtime is gone. It's as if you just bought the game, you stuck it in the tray, giggity, again, and you do get an eraser as a calling card, but I mean, really, the thing's ugly as hell. So who will use it? I'm not too sure. And so yeah, what else was I talking about? So here we go. This is the PDW, and I decided to reset, and another mistake why I decided to reset, which doesn't really matter. I mean, KD wise, I don't really care about it. I try to play the objective whenever I'm playing solo. Of course, if I'm getting destroyed, I'm not going to. If my teammates aren't doing anything, I will not be the only one jumping on flags. That's just dumb, unless the flag is empty and there's teammates. I guess they cleaned up the area. So that's why I have only like 1.5 win loss, something like that. But my KD is about a 3.5. Like I say, it doesn't really matter. I can't take that to the store and say, oh, I have a 3.5 KD in Black Ops. Give me 30% off because I deserve it. So it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. People that take that place too much emphasis on their KD, I think need a reality check. That's what people. I mean, if I really put I guess an emphasis on KD, I would probably have over 5 KD, but I just don't have fun playing the way that a 5 KD requires you to play. So anyways, yeah, so I have a 3.5, and the reason why my KD before I reset was about 2.3, 2.2, and the reason why it was a little lower, which is way above average. I mean, the average is like 0.85, something like that, across the whole border. I mean, the reason why it was so low is because, well, I'm an idiot, and when I first got the game, I must have did something without wanting to, and I took the aim assist off the game. And if you don't believe the next little bit, go try it out and see how it goes. But anyways, if you take the aim assist off, a lot of your bullets will not connect unless your aim is like perfect. Even if you're on them, for some reason the hitbox gets all screwed up, and your bullets will not register. It got so bad it was so bad in the first 2 weeks that I was about to return the game. I mean, I got the game about 5 days early. There's some contacts I have, but I mean, to me it was unplayable. I wish I had some footage, but I don't. I never used the theater mode until way late in the game, and of course, to save good gameplay, not the scores that I got. And so that's why my KD was really bad, and I was having a rough time, and I did not enjoy the game. I mean, like I said, people play the game for different reasons. People like to go around with the riot shield. Some people like to knife only, tomahawk only, sniping, whatever. But I have fun going in using a decent weapon. Doesn't have to be a really good one. As you might have seen, I use the executioner a lot, which is far from an effective weapon. But yeah, I reset my stats, and that like I said, that got my KD up, which I don't know. I guess it's good. At least you want your KD to reflect kind of your skill. people say KD don't matter, go play, domination, where KD doesn't matter. Go 3-20 and see how many games you win each game. So, anyways, yeah, don't be afraid to reset your stats. Just a game. You can always, you don't lose anything. You can always use your permanent unlock token to unlock whatever it is that you fear losing. And yeah, you get the joy of leveling up all over again. So yeah, guys. Well, till next time, I'll probably elaborate on what kill streaks I use now to keep a constant KD later on. And yeah, see you next time. If you like the video, subscribe and like it. If you like it,